Everything we did on day 3 of our cruise aboard the Disney Destiny. This was our Cozumel and Pirate Night. So we did initially have an excursion booked for Cozumel, but it ended up being kind of cold and windy, so we did cancel it ahead of time. So we just decided to get off the ship and stretch our legs. When you get off the port in Cozumel, you start off by kind of walking through like a mall that has a bunch of tourist shops. But once you get past that, there is actually some ruins and some cool statues and things like that you can see. We hung out there for a little while before we decided to head back to the ship to do something we had never done before. We got a day pass for the rainforest room, which was so relaxing and it was so much fun for us all to do together. You can get a day pass. It is usually cheaper when you are doing a port day because they know people like to get off the ship in port, and it is more expensive on sea days. I did get Mom and Eric to go into this cold room. It wasn't too bad. We did figure out that there was actually directions to tell you which rooms to do first and which showers to do, but we just kind of winged it, and then we laid on these heated lounge chairs, which were so nice, very luxurious. And then we made our way outside to the outside portion of the rainforest room, which has some hot tubs and some loungers. So we spent some time in the hot tub and then went to the very like plush lounger to take a little cat nap before we went back to our room to get ready for Pirate Night. Once we were ready, we headed to Saga to go do probably my favorite character encounter of the entire cruise. We got to meet Maleficent, and she was so cool. She took a lot of extra time with Eric to make sure he could feel her staff of power, and it was just super cool. Very cool character encounter. We really enjoyed her. Got some snacks over at Sanctum, and then crawled over to Cask and Cannon, which is the pirate-themed bar aboard the Disney Destiny. We had to go because it was Pirate Night and it was still early before it got too busy. Mom and I got the Dead Man's Chest drink for 2, which also comes with a bunch of chocolate coins. This drink was delicious. It was probably one of our favorite drinks of the cruise. We shared a pretzel and some fish and chips, and Eric got a cheeseburger, and then we went back to our room to enjoy the sunset for a little bit before it was time to get ready for dinner. And dinner that night was in Pride Land. So we were expecting a Pirate Night menu, but for some reason there wasn't a Pirate Night menu on our cruise. It was just the regular menu for Pride Land. So that was nice. Unfortunately, I was feeling pretty seasick this night. That wind had really picked up the wave, so I didn't really enjoy dinner as much that night. Not because it didn't taste good, but because I was feeling sick. So we headed up to the deck for Pirate Night, and then, of course, we watched the fireworks, and that was everything we did on day 3 of our cruise aboard the Disney Destiny. If you guys like this series, make sure you follow along for more, and we will see you guys in the next video, and thanks for watching.